Hey, I'm going to ask you, I've got a techie question.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your smartwatch is attached somehow to your phone?
I was going to say my wrist.
Yes.
Most times until I'm charging it.
Your smartwatch is around your neck. No, my smartwatch time is different from my phone. And I don't know when that happened, but it really threw me off the other day. I kept looking at my watch because I was waiting for something specifically at like 2:15, and then I looked at my phone, and it was like 2 minutes slower on my watch than on my phone. So I thought, oh my gosh, now I'm the one who's late. So is there a way to set the time on your smartwatch?
You have a Fitbit, correct?
Correct.
Is that right? I feel like it syncs the time when you do an actual sync of it to the app, maybe?
Okay, maybe I'll try that.
Have you tried syncing it to the app?
No, not recently.
You should try it. Try it now.
Let's try that. Okay, try that.
I know sometimes it can take a... Yeah, try it. Do it. Do it now. Can you do it now?
Do it.
Do it now.
Well...
I mean, could you do it now, please?
I'm trying. I am...
Yeah, because I think it takes a long time maybe to sync if it's been a bit.
Well, it's been a bit since I've opened the app.
Been a bit.
So...
Right, so it's got to sync all the data.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, maybe it'll fix the time at that point. You know?
Okay.
This Apple Watch is always syncing with the phone and has its own internet connection, so it should always be spot on.
Should always.
Yeah. Yep.
My computer clock is actually 7 minutes faster.
What?
And I don't know how that... No, not 7, 5 minutes faster.
Oh.
So 7 minutes faster than my watch.
Probably just need to go into the settings on Windows.
Yeah.
And say, like, sync time to the internet or something like that.
Well, I think the computer was listening to me when I talk about Kate time.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, now I know what Kate time is. I'm just going to go ahead and set myself.
Yeah. Kate time, not to be confused with Greenwich Mean Time.
Correct.
I say Greenwich correctly? Correctly.
Oh, I always say Greenwich, but...
Greenwich?
There is a W there.
I think you're right.
Like sandwich, but I think it's Greenwich.
Greenwich. That does sound like that could be a good item at a sandwich joint.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like it's going to be all vegetables and no meat. Don't you think?
Let's go to Mr. Goodcents. You know, there's that Mr. Goodcents by Menards.
I love Mr. Goodcents.
Could save some big money at Menards and then hit up Goodcents. They have that drive-thru. You could just go through the drive-thru. And go, I'll take one Greenwich combo, please. And
I used to eat Goodcents all the time in high school.
Let's see if they actually hook you up with a sandwich. Seems like something would have avocado on it.
Right. Lots of spinach.
Yeah.
Onions.
I don't know if they have spinach there. It's been too long since I've been to Goodcents.
Well, I'm not even thinking about Mr. Goodcents as much as I'm thinking about like what the Greenwich sounds like is on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Lots of greens. Lots of greens.
Yeah, you would have sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
Avocado.
Green peppers.
Jalapeno on there. Green peppers. Yeah. Banana peppers.
Mustard.
Mustard.
No, it'd probably be like a light balsamic dressing or something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh my gosh, Matt, I packed a lunch today, but I'm like, oh, I could do Goodcents for lunch.
Green salsa.
Salsa verde.
There you go. Thank you. Soon enough. We're learning Spanish here on Matt and Kate. Soon enough.
It's more like Spanglish.
That sandwich doesn't sound very good.
I know. That's why when you said it kind of sounds good, I'm like, nah, it sounds like it's got all sorts of greens on it. No meat.
You think that salsa is not a Spanish word?
Well, just mixing words.
I'm looking this up now. Salsa. Yeah, salsa is Spanish for sauce. So salsa verde is Spanish, Kate. See?
There we go.
Yeah. So we did learn some proper Spanish, not just Spanglish this time. Like potato ole.
Ole.
Right? That's more Spanglish. Because potato in Spanish is what, Kate? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Papa. P-A-P-A.
Really?
And yes, I cheated and used Google. Yeah. Yeah, like Papas Fritas. I think it's French fries. French fries. Yeah, French fries. Papas Fritas. So I remember that part. I didn't rely on Google for that until I wanted to confirm that I was getting the Spanish correctly. So yeah, potato ole is that's some Spanglish. It's a Taco John's item, right?
Is it? I don't ever go there.
Oh, well, they're an advertiser, Kate. Come on. They'd at least lie about going there. Actually, I think we're supposed to get some food from them soon, actually.
Okay.
Ole.
Ole.
I don't know if that was enthusiastic enough. Try again.
Ole!
There you go. That's the spirit.
I do love potatoes.
Going on a Taco John's. Super potato olays. Oh my God.
Are they delicious?
Beef, refried beans, nacho cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, tomatoes, guacamole, and sour cream. It's one cheesy, beefy, potato-y dish you won't want to pass up, it says here.
It sounds up my alley.
You were talking about your smartwatch. What was going on with it?
Oh,
I'm sorry, it's not syncing?
Yeah. I have to log into my app.
I
don't have that information here. So I'll have to sync it tonight.
Turns out smartwatch not so smart.
Not so smart. Not so smart.
Smartwatch is kind of more of a stupid idiot watch, right?
Dumdum.
Dumdum Watch is more like it.
It's one of my favorites, always.
Oh, me too. You know that's one of my favorites too, right?
Yes.
I love it. Dumdum. Was that the one that you told your kids they can't use on each other? No, what was it? I forget what that one.
Duh,
that's right.
If it's mean-spirited.
Duh.
Right. If it's mean-spirited, we don't say duh.
Instead of, like, where did I put my keys? Oh, duh, it's over here.
Exactly. That's a perfect example.
You can use it on yourself, but don't use it on the others.
Right.
Don't use it on the children, especially. Mess them up for life by saying duh at them.
I know.
Oh, so cruel. Kids can be so cruel.
Oh, my gosh. Can I tell you about Elliot and the spider? Where are you on the spider spectrum?
Ooh, Elliot and the spider. That sounds like a great short story.
Elliot and the spider.
You should write a short story, or you're about to tell us a short story about it.
I'm about to tell you a short story, but my Elliot, she's my youngest. She's 9. She loves all things animals, creepy and crawly. She keeps telling us she's going to get a tarantula or a python and all these
python
pets when she grows up. And
okay.
She is just... I'm not going to say weird. She's not weird, but she has her moments where she wants to be a girly girl. They're just not as many moments as she wants to go dig in the dirt and be outside and talk about animals. And Elliot's the kid's like, hey, tell your dog I said hi. So we noticed, we were all sitting in the living room and we noticed, Monty noticed a spider crawling up the wall.
In the brand new house?
Brand new house.
Already infested. Okay, go on.
I know. So I was like, oh my gosh, in the brand new house. And he's like, it's probably the boxes from the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Or in the basement. It's probably from the boxes. And it's not a big spider. I'm not freaking out by any means. But all 4 of us are there. And Finley's like, well, I'll go get it. I'll get it. And Monty was saying, don't smush it on the wall. And she's like, no problem. And I'm really proud of Finley. She volunteered to get the Kleenex and get the spider, and she's going to take it outside. Elliot runs to her room, grabs this little bug container where it's a see-through container. It's a plastic container where it's got on the top of it, it's got air holes, but it also has a magnifying portion so you could see the bugs in there easier.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So they work together and they put the spider in the container. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot puts the lid on. She's looking at him. She's talking to him. Fast forward, not even a minute later, Elliot goes, oh my gosh, it's climbing out. Throws the container. The lid pops off. It's on the hardwood. So it's not oh, now we can see the black spider that would be easier to see on the gray carpet. No, now we're
oh yeah, it's going to mix in with the wood grain.
Yeah. So Elliot is on the standing on the couch at this point. Monty is like, why would you throw it? And I'm like, where's the spider? This is not a big spider by any means, but I'm still
yeah,
we got to get it. It's a very funny moment, but my creepy crawly lover freaked out that it was climbing out of the container that she was holding. So she just threw it. And so we had to have a sit down after everybody calmed down. I'm like, I know we laughed about it. It was funny, haha. And oh my goodness, but don't ever do that again.
Right. So for the unfamiliar, Elliot is your 9-year-old.
She's 9.
Which is a pretty good age to be all into insects. And normally is all about it. But do you think there's actually a danger of the spider climbing out? Is there a slot for the spider to get through?
I think it was not big enough to stay in the holes of the container.
Okay, so you think it could have escaped?
Yes.
She didn't clearly she overreacted, but...
Clearly she overreacted.
She was, a good chance that she was correct in her assumption.
Yes.
That the spider might escape.
Yes. But it took us a while, but Monty did find the spider. And what went from like a rescue mission, like let's take it outside, he got smushed. Yeah, it was like...
God, no.
Exactly. We saved you when we didn't want you to smush onto the wall, but you dead now, sucker. Yeah, so Elliot was like, I'm sorry. And it's like, listen, you could have set it down. You could have, said somebody help. Bring the Kleenex over here or something.
You could have thrown the container off the deck.
Right.
Kept it outside.
I mean, we were in the living room / kitchen. It's like, of all the places for you, or all the reactions, I wouldn't have put money on that one. Throwing the container with the spider escaping.
Yeah, so I'm a spider fan. I like spiders unless they're a brown recluse, and then I must murder the spider.
Right?
As soon as possible. Yeah, you know how to recognize a brown recluse, Kate?
Is that the one with the violin on the back?
You got it. Looks like a violin on their back. I wrote an article back when I was at KU. Mm-hmm. I was a reporter at the University Daily Kansan, Kate, on the housing beat, and so I wrote a story about spiders because they seem to travel pretty well in student populations. Since people might live a place a year and then move to a new place. Mm-hmm. So similar to what you said, that maybe spider ended up in your house by hitching a ride from your old place, from the apartment.
Or the storage unit, yeah.
Yeah, and you can't, you can't really spray for brown recluse. You got to get out the sticky traps.
Ugh.
Because their tentacles, not tentacles, but they're almost tentacles, their legs, their little feet are so far away from their body and that they're basically insulated from any poison you just put on the ground. So you got to capture them in glue.
Ugh.
So that they struggle to death. Yeah, if they bite you, that can get real bad real quick.
Real bad real quick. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fester.
I don't do well. I can kill a spider by myself. Like if Monty's not home, I can take care of things. I prefer not to, but some of the spiders that my mom gets out in the country, these puppies have like tattoos and ponytails and
God,
drive a windowless van. They are just enormous.
Right. Now, if it spins a web, at least in this part of the country / world, yeah, if you're living in St. Joe and a spider has a set up shop in like your window or something outside or wherever, inside, whatever, that spider isn't poisonous. If it's crawling across the ground, a good chance it could be a brown recluse that you want to mush it. With
something, not with a bare piece of skin, not with a heel, not like with your hand, with a shoe.
Right. Well, in fact, that was a criticism I got from my professor, was that I didn't include how you're supposed to kill them in the story. He's like, so if one's on you, like if someone has a brown recluse on them, what are they supposed to do? And I was like, so I got basically points docked for not thinking to include that. Flick them, flick them away.
Flick it good.
If it's on your arm and you smash it, you're just smashing its fangs into you. So.
Now, Elliot did tell me this morning that she is going to start sleeping with either, those headbands that you wear in the wintertime that's just like an ear warmer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like they're like ear muffs that cling to your head, like they're more aerodynamic ear muffs kind of, that wrap around the back of your head instead of over the top.
And like around your whole head.
Including your forehead?
Forehead.
Oh.
Yes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm familiar with this. Yeah.
She said she's going to start sleeping with one of those on all the time. And I said, why would you do that? Won't you get hot? And she was like, yeah, but then spiders can't go in my ears and lay eggs.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this kid. I'm like, what about how are you going to cover your mouth? Because they can climb in your mouth. And
I'm fairly certain that I've never heard of a single case of this happening, just to assure listeners that might be horrified at the prospect that maybe a spider is going to get in your ear and lay eggs as you sleep.
Right.
I don't think that can happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't worry about that.
I mean, that's what I told her too. But
just want to make sure we got that asterisk in there so we're not a complete horror show. So
not today.
Not today, ladies.
Not today.
Yeah, oftentimes on my deck, a spider will set up shop, and especially like spiders are getting rid of bugs that are obnoxious. Let them exist, Once they start invading your space, okay, once they move indoors, or if you're walking into the spider webs on your deck or porch, your balcony, whatever outside amenities you might have, then okay, clear them out of there.
Ugh.
Fine, but if you can let them exist, they do a good job. Far better at getting rid of insects. People set up their bug zapper outside. Bug zapper kills almost entirely innocent bugs that don't deserve to be slaughtered. Like mosquitoes don't go to bug zappers. That might be one of the reasons why you rarely see those for sale anymore.
I know. That's all I can think of is like the noises that they make.
Yeah, some poor moth goes in there and just...
My mom had it looked like a tennis racket, but it was electrical.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And you swing it through the air?
Yeah. So you kill bugs that way?
Yeah.
But when your brothers have a few goldies, they start swinging at each other. It's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, you just reminded me, follow up on coldie, because I was giving you a bunch of grief over the fact that you were calling an iced cold beverage a coldie. I was like, a coldie? I've never heard that before. That you had sent me a follow-up text that I somehow missed for days until I needed to text you back. Not sure what happened. I must have been doing something simultaneous on my phone that dismissed the message or something. But yeah, this was devastating when I went back to message you something unrelated. And I texted you, just now seeing this coldie tumbler. How'd I miss that? You had sent me a photo. This looks like, is this Walmart?
Yes. Okay,
because I can see W price, so I assume that's everyday low price. And it's a sign behind a coldie tumbler. The reduced brand coldie tumbler, vacuum insulated tumbler, BPA free, 14 ounces, ages 3+, and it claims that it can keep things cold for 6 hours, and it doesn't sweat, so you don't have to worry about a coaster. And it's dishwasher safe, Kate? Oh my God, did you buy one of these?
I didn't. Doesn't it look kind of small?
It does. 14 ounces isn't that big. You can get a beer in there.
Yep.
So coldie spelled COLDEE.
Right.
Now you spelled coldie to me in a text message as COLDY, right?
Yes.
And I had spelled it COLDIE.
Yes.
But coldie. So we have now learned that coldie is an officially sanctioned word at Walmart. So in my face. My apologies.
And in the picture, they're fish bowls with lids and straws.
Okay, yeah, I was too distracted by Yeah, you're right. That is a fish bowl.
That's what I was there for. And then I was like, well, hey, look there, Matt. There's a coldie tumbler.
That's what I was there for. That's what I saw first, was because the thing that's filling up most of this picture is these fish bowl. They look like, they do look like fish bowls. They're not a full-size fish bowl. And then I was like, oh, she's clearly showing me the coldie tumbler. What do you mean you were there for that?
I mean, that's the reason I was taking the picture, was because of the fish bowls, because a girlfriend of mine, we were talking about doing fish bowl Fridays.
Right. As previously discussed on Matt and Kate, I believe, a week ago or something, maybe a little bit longer than that.
Yeah. We were talking about, because I found these little they look like candy jars, and we could make them fish bowls, but these were actually to resemble fish bowls with straws and lids. I'm like, oh, even better, they've got straws and lids. And then I saw the coldie tumbler right there next to it. I was like, I came for the fish bowls. I'll stay for the coldie tumbler.
Did you buy either one of these products?
No, but I know where to go now.
How much do those go for? I'm going to wait, hold on, let me guess. Let's do a Price is Right on this.
All right.
Or do you remember, first off? I guess you would need to know the actual retail price. Okay. I'm going to guess the fishbowl looking things, which are made of plastic. They're a similar size volume-wise. My guess is maybe those hold maximum 16 ounces in them.
I would think so.
I'm going to guess that goes for $1.49.
Do you want me to tell you higher or lower or correct?
This is a translucent plastic, turquoise, and it's also available in a pink kind of color.
Yep.
Okay, clearly if you're asking me if go higher or, I mean, sure. Yeah, give me a hint.
Higher.
Higher than $1.49 for these?
Yeah.
I'll say $1.79.
Higher.
Keep going for these plastic cups?
Yeah.
$1.99.
So close. $1.98.
$1.98. Okay, well.
Yeah.
I think that's too costly. I think Sam needs to go in there with his sword and cut that price a little bit more.
Well, he would, but he's dead.
Sam's ghost lives inside that smiley face. Right?
Gosh. Is that it?
I think so. And do they still do? I don't think do they do those commercials anymore where the smiley face goes flying through the store, ghost-like? You have to admit, he is kind of ghost-like.
Kind of ghost-like, yeah. I don't think they do them anymore.
With a sword and a bandana, maybe. Slicing prices.
No, I think most of Walmart's commercials are all about the online shopping. What's it called? The pickup.
Oh.
The Walmart pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the main focus of their commercials lately.
Well, especially in these in-between times, yeah.
How easy it is to get your groceries and, yeah.
Okay, so we learned that this cheap plastic-looking fishbowl item, yeah, I'm glad you didn't buy that, for $1.98.
I'm kind of kicking myself, though.
Oh, really? You should have bought it?
Yeah.
For your friend, or?
Yeah, like for our Fishbowl Fridays, because it has a lid and a straw, as opposed to our makeshift fish bowls.
Yeah.
With our own straws and no lids.
Well, when it's an accessory you use for alcohol, that does justify a higher price. So.
Yeah.
All right, so the Coldie tumbler, you remember how much that cost?
Yes.
Okay, so my guess on the Coldie tumbler then is $4.98.
Oh, lower.
Lower than, okay, $3.98?
Yes, it was $4.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
I feel pretty good about my guesses over. Do you think I would have beat out the other contestants on the Price is Right on this stuff?
Absolutely. Yeah, you're a Price is Right professional.
I was over on my first bid on the Coldie tumbler, though.
Yeah.
You have to always name it without going over.
Right?
Drew Carey would totally bust me.
Oh, Drew Carey.
As would Bob Barker, alive or dead, you know, Kate?
Alive.
Do you want me to verify that?
He is alive.
Is Bob Barker still alive? What we know about his health in 2021 is a story posted by Gossip Cop.
That sounded very Family Feud-ish. Is Bob Barker still alive? Survey says.
Yes.
Alive. Do you go to deadoralive.com?
Deadoralive.com?
Deadoralive.com.
I'm typing it in now. Deadoralive.com.
Dead or Alive.
No, I've never been to this website. Fairly certain I've heard of it, though.
Yeah.
There's a Dead or Alive Amazon store.
Oh.
This website is janky. It does not scroll on my browser.
Well, I haven't been there in a long time because now that we've got smart speakers and Siri.
Yeah, this is a questionable website.
You can just say, hey, smart speaker, is Bob Barker still alive? Bob Barker. Born in blah, 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 blah.
You should remind me, this is another Matt and Kate promise. We're never going to say the summon word.
Right.
That's going to activate your smart device.
Right.
Unless somehow you changed the name, the summon word, which I don't think you can change it to smart device. So, yep.
Nope.
Another Matt and Kate promise. Tell you what, this list of promises, it's lengthy.
You think so?
I think so. If it was printed out, it'd be a C-scroll or something. Which I think those are lengthy, right?
Those are pretty lengthy. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right, Kate, so speaking of, earlier we were talking about your dumb watch.
Yes.
Dumb. I have more details on my dumb watch.
Okay.
Or, what you might think is a smart watch, but it has its dumb moments. I just got this notification, and it says, check your rings. Matt, your exercise ring is usually farther along by now. Get in a brisk walk to help close your ring. Kate, I can say with near certainty that my exercise ring is never, quote, usually farther along by now. They're
just trying to shame you?
Unless it's measuring, like, micro movements that don't give me any points yet. Because, like, looking at it now, it's got, like, my 4 stand hours so far. It's got 85 as my move score, whatever that, and then it says 0-0 as the extra. I'm fairly certain every day at this time that exercise ring always says 0-0. So unless there's, like, a fraction of 0-0 that they're counting as far as my exercise ring being further along by now. So this is all to say that these things that we call smart, that we strap to ourselves, sometimes they're full of it. Yeah. Yours lying about the time. Mine foolishly saying that I've exercised by now.
Foolishly.
Well, come on. The guts on this thing.
Come on.
The last time I did a weekday morning workout was?
I got new running shoes over the weekend, so I'm going to be doing more.
Yeah, do you do workouts before? Yeah, you do. You have done workouts before the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the way to do it. Get it out of the way.
I'm much better before the day starts than trying to get in anywhere else.
Oh, but I want that sleep.
So I agree.
Precious, precious sleep, Kate. I need it.
Precious, precious sleep. I love it.
Gotta restore my bones.
Restore my bones.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the bones. Maren Morris.
Yeah, if the bones are good,
rest don't matter.
You probably had some sleep. Something like that, right?
I think that's exactly Maren Morris's version.
Did you think I was her briefly?
For a second, I go, whoa, Maren, when'd you get here?
Well, you know me.
You know me.
I've been here for a minute. I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Okay. I found and I don't know if this interests you or not, because we talked about Purple Nurple.
Oh, God.
I've got Purple Urkel because he's got his own, Urkel has his own line of pot that's called Purple Urkel.
Okay. Real quickly to recap for anyone who might have missed it. One day on Matt and Kate, we were talking about, I'm not sure how we got there, but I mean, that's often the case with this show. We're not quite sure how we get to where we go. But we started talking about Vladimir Putin not wearing a shirt. Kate was like, well, doesn't that leave him susceptible to damage? You know, like someone might try to assassinate him or something. And then it devolved into someone giving Vladimir Putin a purple nurple.
Right.
Okay. So that's a good enough recap, right?
I think so.
All right. So we know now we've been updated on purple nurple, but there is a purple Urkel.
Purple Urkel. Because you remember Jaleel White from Family Matters, Urkel.
Yep. Played Steve Urkel.
He's got his own strain of marijuana.
Okay.
And he developed it during the pandemic. It's loosely based on the bootleg Purple Urkel, which has been around for years.
Oh.
So there's like there's a strain out there called Purple Urkel that is just bootlegged, and it's not legit. It's just, oh yeah, this is the Purple Urkel. So
then Jaleel White decided, I'm going to go to market with something with that actual name.
Yeah.
Does Jaleel White have some kind of rights to the name Urkel?
I don't think he does, but there's no E on the end of purple. He developed in a collaboration with 710 labs. Now, I don't know if that's the name of a company or the actual amount of labs that he collaborated with. Like he went through, like 409. He went through 710 labs before he got the right one, or that's the name of the lab.
I'm guessing that's the name of the lab, right? 710 Labs?
I would think so.
Where's this available, Kate, if someone's got a medical marijuana card here in the state of Missouri? I'm not sure about the surrounding states. I mean, I know Kansas doesn't have any sort of legal weed. Do you know about Nebraska and Iowa?
That I don't know.
Okay.
But Urkel said he feels a little bit like Willy Wonka. The flavor came out so similar to grape candy.
Oh, I think they say everlasting gobstoppers. Okay. Here we go. Kate, you know what? This was a good opportunity for? Do you have an idea what kind of website I'm at right now?
Ooh, canyousmokeit.com.
Ha!
Canyoubuyit.com.
It is a...
is it legal to buy the smoke.com?
There's multiple sites that will provide this, but it's a map of the United States that shows where weed is legal or not legal, right? So it's color-coded. So like in Missouri, it says legal status mixed, which is make a Christmas tree green.
I was going to say it's got to be green.
Yeah, medicinal, yes. Decriminalized, yes. Kansas, legal status, fully illegal. Medicinal, no. Decriminalized, no. Nebraska, fully illegal. Medicinal, no. Decriminalized, yes. So that one's a light shade of green. And then Iowa, mixed. Medicinal CBD oil only. Decriminalized, no. Huh. Can you not score CBD in Kansas? Doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right. There's all sorts of places that talk about CBD oils and stuff.
Yeah. Not really weed experts on this show.
No, definitely not Cheech and Chong.
Anymore. Matt and Kate. Okay.
Purple Urkel for your glaucoma.
Tell you what, that West Coast, Kate, that is a dark shade of green. Alaska included.
Alaska too?
Yep. South Dakota, fully legal. Illinois. Of course, Colorado, a trailblazer. Pardon the pun.
Nice.
Michigan. Turns out weed's legal in a lot of places. But fully illegal. Idaho, Wyoming, Kansas, Tennessee, Alabama, South Carolina. I think that's it, according to this map at least. So there you go.
There you go.
Various different vacation spots or new home locations. There you go.
I mean, think about it.
All right.
I'm not going to take a strong stance on legalizing or not legalizing.
Okay.
But what if
we get our own Matt and Kate strain?
No.
Oh, we could sell that in the store next to the... No, we wouldn't be able to sell that online.
Don't talk to me until I have my Matt and Kate has a whole new meaning now.
Right.
I mean, I think if you wanted to set up these farms, if you wanted to set up this industry and then tax it and then use the money towards education and roads, and I think it's something that should be thought about.
There you go.
There you go.
But meanwhile, yeah, my mind is just stuck on a Matt and Kate strain of coffee at this point.
Coffee.
Yeah, infused coffee. Don't wake me until I've had my Matt and Kate. And there's a little leaf on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A leaf with a bean?
Leaf and a bean.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not a very, well, I can't really draw at all.
I can doodle.
Okay, can't wait to see it, Kate.
All right.
Or if any listeners...
Yeah, there you go.
It's an opportunity to...
Let's open it up.
Put it out to the listener. If you would like to provide free art, which is, people demand that of most artists, it seems, feel free to pony up.
Pony.
Your free bean and marijuana leaf graphic for Don't Wake Me Until I've Had My Matt and Kate coffee mugs / beans. Just send them our way.
I like it.